We are back for another part of Smash Remix. Going back on the Rainbow Road and having now this. And yeah, what there to talk about? Really, nothing much. So, I'm just gonna talk like about what I've been up to, right? So, yeah, yesterday I was just watching anime. I was watching One Piece. Already watched One Piece. Alright. But I just watched One Piece like older episodes to just, because it's like over 1,000 episodes. In a way, I remember everything. So, do we start with the newer episodes or the older episodes? Doesn't matter. I would say the most important episode I seen was this episode where you actually get to see Emu, right, for the first time. And you have Sabo is there. Sabo is actually there, and Sabo needs to pass on the message onto Luffy, right? Alright. Sabo almost didn't make it out alive. Right? And then the episode ends where Vivi is inside this, this king. I don't know his name because I don't care, but he was like the emperor in the Drum Island, Drum Kingdom, right? Vivi was in his mouth. Alright. What a crazy episode, This was like the most hyped up episode I watched. One Piece. I watched so many episodes. After this, I watched a little bit of the Dressrosa fight, Luffy versus the Flamingo. I watched this a little bit, and guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of it. I'm so tired of watching this. I'm so tired of this fight. We used to hype up this fight so much. Now that I think about, now that I rewatched it, I just don't care. I just don't care for it. So I don't care. Then I watched a little bit of the post-Marine Ford. Alright. Watched a little bit, they're talking about like Whitebeard is down. Which means, that I rewatched this. I rewatched a little bit of Thriller Bark. I rewatched a little bit of All on Park. This should be, and then I watched this also little bit of the episodes where these guys are like in this marine base, like kind of filler episodes, and Luffy's like stealing the meat from the, I think like the captain, admiral, I don't know, the marine guy. These type of fun episodes. I think that'd be it. I think these are all the episodes I watched for One Piece, like just to catch up a little bit with the anime. A little bit of Enies Lobby, where Sanji needs to fight this weird guy. Before they even get to like Enies Lobby, like when they're in this like the train. I watched all of this yesterday. Like I enjoyed it. I wonder how long I'm gonna in One Piece, because I think you can only rewatch this episode even Punk Hazard kind of edible, but yet interesting. How many times can I watch one? But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get bored at some point. Like Dressrosa already got me bored now that I rewatched it. We can talk a little bit about the latest One Piece episodes. I haven't checked out One Piece for like 3 weeks, so I had 3 episodes. I watched these 3 episodes, so I cannot complain. If I would just have one of these episodes, bro, I would complain. I watched 3 episodes, so the pacing was still shit, but I had 3 episodes, so I still enjoyed it. Still had a great time. But what even happens in these episodes is so forgettable. I only know what happens in the newest episode. The other episode before that, I just don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, you have this little fight, Luffy, little fight, like turning gear 5 for 10 seconds, stuff like that. Like I said, guys, I'm not gonna say much because I had 3 episodes in a row. I'm not really gonna criticize too much. only like this. Only like this. Oh yeah. I don't know. You know, if I think of anime, I kind of only want to watch One Piece. I don't want to start with like series like Bleach. I could. Like now it's like perfect time to start a new anime. Like one new anime is not gonna hurt. You know, where I think I'll stick with One Piece. You know, I could be wrong. I don't know what I'm gonna watch. Most likely, I'm gonna watch anime for a while. You know, that's because it's just nothing else to do. All the movies are boring. All right, everything is boring. Nobody's uploading content like that. So, I'm pretty much like you have to like kind of watch anime as long as I can. You know, because you know I can always like lose interest. But for now, I'm having great time doing this. You know, there's also all I can say about One Piece. I mean, some episodes are really just horrible. You know, when you take Dressrosa at the beginning, where they like have this arena, like some episode you just see movement for like 5 seconds. You know, the whole episode is about Bartolomeo and stuff. Like, you know, but who cares? So yeah, like I said, One Piece. I had a great time with it, but I don't know how long. I don't know if I'm gonna like for now, maybe tonight I'm gonna have like a change and watch a different anime, or I'm just gonna stick with One Piece and then just forget about it. Then I'll go on to do something else because that's also all I have to say about these episodes. I'm not gonna say too much because I always want me to talk and say so much. If you guys want your One Piece, you can have it. There's these type of videos circulating around that Sanji from One Piece now has the Conqueror's hat, guys. He has the Conqueror's hat now. Alright, and many of y'all don't like this. Alright, and I'm like, you know, why do you guys hate? Why do you guys are not happy about Sanji having Conqueror's hat? I mean, Zoro has too, so why not Sanji? Many of y'all not happy about it. But I think that these guys did it on purpose. Once Zoro got the Conqueror's haki, Sanji didn't got as much screen time anymore, and Sanji got a little bit forgettable, and that's why they did it. Because, you know, guys, like in Punk Hazard, there like is this scene where Nami swaps body with Sanji, you know, so you guys cannot discredit these episodes and that this happened. So you guys cannot just ignore Sanji like that after this episode, because that's pretty hilarious, you know. Yeah, a lot of you guys forgot that this happened though. Alright, so now on to the next topic. I found out that some of you guys unsubscribed to my channel. Unsubscribed. Today you guys got up and you finally made the decision like that you guys are tired and you have enough of my videos and you guys don't want to watch this anymore. Not anymore. Right. And you choose to unsubscribe. And I'm like, finally, you know, I was wondering why you guys haven't like unsubscribed sooner. Why did it took so long? Are you guys maybe paranoid watching every video because you guys think I'm going to talk about you? You guys never gonna know, because this world is full of immature people. A lot of people are still kids. Alright, a lot of people want to be cool. They want to be cool. Alright, and what does it mean to be cool? You know, being cool is like you do things that are cool and you do things that are not cool, and a lot of things are not cool anymore. You know, so which means if you guys want to be cool, you guys basically do nothing. You guys do nothing at all. that's what it means to be cool now. So if you guys want to be cool, just do nothing. Do nothing. Have no hobbies. Upload no videos. Alright? Just do, you know, just be lazy. And you gonna be, that's the new cool now. That's being cool. Alright, I'm back. You know, I just left for a couple of days. Like, for real. Literally, a couple, you know, few days I just left this video on pause. I just got bored, but you know, I was like, I already talked for 10 minutes. I'm not gonna throw this whole video away, so I'm just gonna continue on this video and just talk about, you know, what I did the last days. The thing is, you know, I actually don't even want to talk about these things. Alright, after I, you know, did all of what I had to do, I didn't even want to come and make a video because I was like, these things not worth talking about. But oh well, if I don't, you know, we're just not gonna talk about anything. So I went and listened to some albums. You know, I was like, all these artists, all these musicians I, you know, listen to. You know, going back, guys, the video I made, I told you guys that the Gorillaz would release a new album, right? So not too long ago I went and take a listen, and yeah, it's all about the, like, what happened to these artists, where are they now? So I started listening to Gorillaz, their newest album. I listened to Black Eyed Peas, the last album they released, which is a while ago, but still I hadn't listened to it yet, and Green Day, all of them. Alright. Yeah, guys, where should we even start? The Black Eyed Peas. Black Eyed Peas, the whole album was like very commercial and trashy, and the whole album looks like Black Eyed Peas. You guys ain't, you know, ain't shit without Fergie. That's how it sounds like. Like, since Fergie left, these guys can make no, like, singing and stuff, and the whole album is garbage. Alright, so I don't even want to talk about a lot about Black Eyed Peas. We're just gonna skip straight to Gorillaz, right? Gorillaz, their latest album. Alright, the only thing positive I can say about the album is maybe the album cover, right? The great album cover, you know, but I don't care. Alright, I feel like you guys are overhyping this. You guys are overhyping this new Gorilla album. Alright, partially because a lot of artists don't even release music anymore, you know, and they still do it. And they've been there so long. I don't like it. There's like no song that I would like really put on a playlist. I don't care. Alright. Alright guys. I really don't care. Alright you guys can listen to Plastic Beach, you know, or Demon Days or whatever, but not this one. Alright. This one is bad. This album is bad. That's a bad album. Horrible. Horrible, bro. Horrible. You guys just overhype everything. Alright. And I did not want to talk about it, but you know, I guess after that guys, I went and listened to Kanye West's new album. Not Donda. I completely skipped Donda because you know, Kanye West fans are just like a piece of crap, piece of trash, and they just would listen to anything. Alright. Like, if you guys are Kanye West fans, why do you guys still care? Why do you guys still want albums? Like, I listened to his album Vulture. Yo, it's horrible. It's really horrible. There's nothing great about it. But you guys listen to this? You guys like this? You guys defend this? You know, that's why it's over for music. All you guys want to talk about, there's so much music there, so many artists, it doesn't matter. A lot of artists are clones and they release just the same album. Trash. Alright, so I don't even want to talk about the music anymore. Like, get this out of my face. Alright, so the newest movie I watched today, guys, I watched Spider-Man Brand New Day. Get to watch this movie, and this movie is garbage. This movie is trash. Alright, this movie is awful. Alright, I don't know who likes this movie, but I've seen so many reviews, guys, so many reviews, so many people reviewing this movie, and they are positively, you know, about this movie. They're so positive about it. Everything's so positive and so great. Not really nobody like criticize these movies, and it's because these things are so crap, so garbage, you don't even want to talk about it. You don't even have the energy to talk about it, right? You know, that's why I'm one of the only ones who actually here to tell you guys how garbage this Spider-Man movie was. Alright, with spoilers, because I don't care. I don't care about you guys and no spoilers. You know, people who don't like spoilers, people, they secretly don't want you to post. They don't want you to upload, so they tell you to not, you know, no spoilers, because they don't want you to talk. Because if you don't have no spoilers, then you're not gonna say anything in your videos. You know. So the first hour of the movie, they show off like Spider-Man a little bit, show him off like how it is to be Spider-Man, and so on and so on, you know. But already after the first hour and coming to the second hour, you guys notice how much is not into like inside to this movie, how much doesn't happen. Alright, a lot of boring scenes. Spider-Man doesn't get a lot of screen time after the first hour. Alright, and then you guys had the idea to put Hulk into the movie for whatever reason. I don't know why you guys, I don't know why you guys like to do this. The scenes with Hulk, they were not so great, but I guess it's also not the you know, main point of the movie, but it doesn't matter. Alright, and then can we just talk about the ending, or how everything happens? Like, Spider-Man had some, you know, the whole movie plot is about an entity who jumps bodies. Alright, like ability you can just jump bodies, and it explains why sometimes when you in real life talk to someone and they just say stuff they would never say. The That means they were possessed, right? And Spider-Man is showing us this in this movie. You know, then you have the scene where Spider-Man fights this Scorpion villain who is also possessed, and Spider-Man fights this guy, and while they fight, Spider-Man injures some cops, some police car. Alright. And this scene was so weak, so soulless, so dumb. Alright. I'm like, why even put this in the movie? This was just stupid. Alright. Then after all that, the end of the movie, Spider-Man, he just gets shot. He just gets shot, bro. And I'm like, he's a superhero. We're talking about a superhero movie, and he just gets shot. He just gets shot, guys. Does this even make sense? So he just gets shot and then wakes up in the hospital. Alright. That's it. And everyone is waiting outside too, you know, and be so happy that Spider-Man is doing okay. Right? While like just somebody else wore Spider-Man's outfit and stood out the window and waved, and everyone was, hey, look, Spider-Man. That's one of the cheapest, most dumbest endings. Alright. So there you go, guys. Spider-Man and movies like that, movies in general, is for immature people. Immature people who don't like much text, who wanna watch movies where the script is easy to memorize, while they just sit there, make weird noises, right? Do weird things. They're retarded. And then they wanna watch Shrek 2 and eat corn and just repeat line after line. They just know the whole Shrek movie, line after line. Alright, imagine you just sit there, you watch the movie Shrek 2 with someone who eats corn and just knows every line from Shrek and just start to like talk along. Bro, this gotta be hell. So, yeah, this needs to be said. I'm done with movies. I'm done. Alright. The next movie that's be coming up is Jumanji, right? This is the only movie I'm gonna watch. Everything else I'm gonna ignore. So we have the 2 next weeks where we get like a One Piece episode and Jumanji. That's all I'm gonna watch. Everything else I'm just gonna ignore. Alright. So I have today and tomorrow to catch up on like older shows, older things. After this, coming August, bro, I'm gonna leave all of this behind and I'm just gonna watch these few new shows and that's it. Alright? Because it's always the same stuff. I know this while watching the Spider-Man movies, always the same stuff. Alright, they always show the same things. I'm back after checking out some Spider-Man Brand New Day review. I got a little bit annoyed. I'm annoyed now, and yeah, some of y'all called this movie a masterpiece. Are you serious? Are you serious? So this movie is a masterpiece, right? But some of y'all like this movie so much, right? Like it so much. Bro, are you serious? That just shows me, you know, you guys just like everything. I hate these fucking people. They're like, oh yeah, it's a masterpiece, and they're like hyping it up and have such a high-pitched, high voice, bro, about a movie. What is making you so happy about like watching this movie? Like, what scene was it, bro? Exactly. You guys didn't even name no scene because there is nothing. There is none. You guys just like the fact that it's a movie about Spider-Man, you know, and something the OGs can talk about. That's it. That's all. And oh yeah, be happy that you still get like a Spider-Man movie and stuff. And when you guys watch movies, are you just like, oh my god, like at every scene I tell you guys, oh my god, you know? This is just, you know, that's just, no. That's why I hate it, and that's why you guys don't want me to post. You don't want me to post because I make exclusive content without having to put like members only. Alright? You guys don't like that. You guys don't like that I have influence over others. So why you guys don't? No matter how many videos you guys wanna do, right? Like Loser Clown and his whole group, everything. Alright? Who was subscribed to my channel for the longest, and I'm so happy you unsubscribed, bro. I'm so happy. I did not want you to watch me. You know, I don't. You know, I'm so happy you finally gone. Like, and you're not here watching. You know, I know you don't want me to post it. I know that if my videos get reported, it's been you've been doing this. You were the ones who do this. You corn eaters. You guys who get angry over corn, over somebody not eating corn. Alright guys, you guys just talk a lot of garbage. I went on social media, you guys talk so much garbage. You guys say stuff like, if you go outside without money, why are you even going outside? Like, what are you doing? You know, it just makes no sense. To me, it sounds almost like you're asking because you want to know what people do without money. Alright, so you sound like a agent. Not gonna lie. Alright. Are you guys talking about, you know, are you guys being angry about Sony going digital? And now you guys wanna just talk crap about Sony and ignore Nintendo and Xbox? You guys are dumb. There was one guy who made a video and he said that, you know, Nintendo is a real gamer and Xbox players are real gamer, but Sony are fake gamers. Bro, Nintendo barely has video games. What are you talking about? So, coming August, guys, coming August, I'm gonna completely detach from social media. I'm not gonna check out any movies that came out from the past, like the hype, you know, all the movies I never watched. I'm not gonna check them out. Anything, everything. I'm just gonna focus on real life. Alright, it's just not worth it. Which means we just, you know, gonna play Smash and other games and do other things for as long as it's possible, and which means all we can do is like kind of see if Super Sonic is able to beat Giga Bowser in the Smash Kid Ball, which should be possible, but also the only way. As you guys can see, this time struggle, you know. But what else you want to do? Like, what are like interesting characters here? As you guys can see, for the most part, I always just only pick Bowser, Crash, Peaches. I barely pick the others. I mean, you have Kirby, you have Super Sonic, you have NES and Mario and stuff, but that's it. And then again, like, I don't care. Is this really like that? Is this really impossible? Alright guys, most people here are dumb. They were happy with, you know, with everything. Anything just makes them happy. Alright, they quick to call everything a masterpiece. You know, I just can't take them serious anymore, and I don't want to have nothing to do with like modern media, anything they're showing. That's why I'm just gonna pretend these things don't exist. I'm not gonna get distracted with stupid videos, stupid media. I'm just gonna live my life. I'm just gonna do stuff that's fun, you know. Alright, yeah. Starting now, even, you know, just, yeah. But, you know, why is Sonic not like beating Giga? It should be possible. Come on, Shiny. Sonic! Well, Sonic, you're not gonna get another chance. You can do it, guys. You can do it. You can do it. So, guys, it's almost impossible to beat Giga Bowser, even at like Smash Kid Ball. You have to pick other characters. Let's see. Let's look a little look. Alright, so I figured that maybe if we do team battle, maybe then we can beat Giga Bowser. Alright, so we have Peaches, Crash Bandicoot, and Super Sonic versus Giga Bowser on the Hyrule Temple map. Gonna be able to take him on. Alright, the Giga Bowser is stuck there. You know, after this we might like just do like a 2v2, right? Normal size characters. We'd have Peaches and Crash team up against Bowser, Kirby, maybe. You know, we gonna do 2v2. I mean, this 3v1, Bowser seems to have no chance beating them. Maybe 2v1. Bowser have more of a chance, but yeah, that's the only way to take Giga Bowser down, by the way, right? So next match we'll just have Peaches, Crash, Bowser, and let's say Kirby, yeah, on any random map. Let's go. Yeah, I knew they could like actually win, but the next match can be free for all. Let's go. There you go. Free for all. Peaches versus Crash versus Kirby versus Bowser. You're only gonna have one winner. One winner. Oh yeah. No, Crash! Crash, you should not be the first one already leaving. I know you guys are like purposely targeting Crash. You don't want Crash. You want my boy Crash to win. Crash! Crash saved himself. Kirby has the highest chances of winning right now with his save. Alright. Kirby gonna be high key the winner of this free fall. The first free fall I even had. For real. We're gonna have some more afterwards. You know, the winner can stay, I guess. Alright, Crash lost. Crash can do it. Peach can do it. Wow. The rest just got eliminated around the same time. Alright, let us continue. Let us go on. Alright, like I said, let us continue. Alright. Let's just talk about my homie, or my bro, the loser clown, who just recently unsubscribed to my channel, unsubbed to me. And yeah guys, we're just gonna talk about the period where me and Loser Clown were in contact and talked to each other almost every day for like a year or so, maybe 2 years. We stayed in contact, and I think that in the beginning, bro, you actually wanted to be my friend. I think the Loser Clown actually wanted to be my friend. You know, we actually got along. But as time went on, bro, I think things just got worse in his life, while in my life everything got better, and I think he just got jealous. So I had to end this friendship. I had to expose him on YouTube. I had to make videos about him, because else he would have never left me alone. And the whole thing about it, you know, because like, how can you just end the friendship with me, bro? Bro, what about you know, the holidays, Christmas holidays, where we're talking to each other, bro? I was eating so much. I was making so much food, bro. I just ate till I was full, and then you know, it was just great. And we were just doing stuff, watching movies. Alright, bro, how you didn't like it this? You probably didn't even like it this time. You were just faking. You're so fake, bro. While I was in contact with him, while he was subscribed to me and commenting under every video I made and stuff, you know, while we were talking, while I was talking to the Loser Clown, you know, there was just things keep on happening to me, bro. TV taking away, stuff I usually like easy for me to get, harder to get, and it's because he's like in a low vibrational than me, and he has the poverty spirit attached to him. He's broke. He lives in poverty. He lives in poverty, bro. He's you know, he's poor. The Loser Clown is poor. He's a poor guy. And if you stay attached to somebody like with the poverty spirit energy, everything's gonna go wrong, or you're not gonna be as lucky. So I had to really kick him out of my life, guys. Ever since then, everything is great. I feel better. You know, things, you know, everything's flowing easily. So he was really literally just blocking everything. He's literally a cock block, guys. The Loser Clown is nothing but a cock block. Alright, so if you guys, you know, want to keep him or people like the Loser Clown in your life, they're just gonna be cock blocks to you guys. You know, it's just all it is. Yeah. Alright guys, you guys need to pay attention. If you have a friend, you know, who constantly talks about them getting paid, and finally getting the money, and if they constantly talk about, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna eat that, I'm gonna, these guys are poor. They're poor. These are some poor broke losers who gets like hard and horny once they get money, because they never had money, and then once they get it, they just become monsters. So yeah, just pay attention. So this is how you guys can find out if you're talking to somebody with the poverty spirit attached. They all act like this. Alright guys, before I go, every time you guys watch a movie or media, consume media, listen to music, play video games, buy video games, look up reviews about someone. Alright, a lot of these guys just gonna lie. A lot of these guys just gonna say that they love this movie without even giving no details. Alright, I'm telling you guys, before you go look up reviews about video games, movies or anything, are these guys poor? Are we talking about somebody who's poor? Somebody who's broke? Spiritually poor? Poor spirit? The poverty spirit? You know? If it's somebody like that, of course they just like everything. They're easy to impress. You know, they like everything. They even like this stupid ass Donkey Kong rap here playing in the background. Alright, so you guys should be thinking twice before you guys look up a review of anyone. Like, who are these guys? Are they poor? Are they dumb? Do they even know like what's great or not? Do they have high expectations? You know what I mean? High expectations of life? Do they want any type of luxury in their life, or do they just want, you know, I'm a minimalist and I thank God for everything he done, he did. Everything that happens is just God. I'm not doing nothing. God does everything, you know. I don't listen to others' opinion if they're poor people opinion. I don't. Your opinion is invalid. You're gonna like everything these you know, disgusting people over there in Hollywood do for y'all. Alright, this is how it is. So that be it. It's like the last map about the I'm done. Like I said, in August I'll be posting one of my last videos, guys. My last videos. I don't know if it be Smash or another game or something else. In these videos we're gonna rant a little bit more about people like that who just defend movies like Spider-Man. You know, just because it's Spider-Man, you know. People with the poverty spirit. You know, we'll talk about all of that. Alright. Or even not, since I'm not even gonna be you know, into these things. I don't care anymore. But there's still gonna be some things to talk about, so I'll be back for August, guys. This is gonna be one of my last videos, and that will just be it. End of an era. End of, you know, everything we did. So it's over, but it's not quite over because I'm still gonna upload. But until then, guys, that'll be it. I mean, you know, yeah, guys. So later then.